Hello, Periscope people. Gosh, I haven't been here for ages. Oh dear. I am here today talking about. Hello, everybody. Hello, I'm going to wait for a few more people because I have had. Hello, Susie. Oh, Susie. I am Kerry Hales. I'm a transformational life coach and I work with women who are stuck. And I mean stuck in the terms of frustrated in the middle of your life thinking, is this it? So one of the things that I talk about and I work with my clients is an area that I talk about is called how can you be brutally honest? So honesty is one of those things that we talk about and actually we don't really, we skirt around the issue. Hello, Vanilla. We skirt around the issue of being honest and of being brutally honest. Brutally honest is when you are really ruthless with yourself about things. That we're not nice. It's not about being nice and being accepting all of the bits that you think, oh, well, I'm doing okay with that, and that's all right over there, and oh, well, I'll get to that bit, and oh, it's okay that that's not working at the moment, and all of those kinds of nice things. We act nice about our life so many times. It's like sort of actually, if you were stood in front of the scariest Prime Minister or the scariest person that you know that is in your field or isn't in your field, and what would be the questions that they would ask you? Like when you say, oh, I'm the weight that I'd like to be, or I have the business I would like to be, or I'm doing my diet is how I want it to be, or I have my house how I want it to be, or all of those things. It's like sort of there's an element of a story behind the reasons, the excuses of reasons why you don't have what you want. And what we do is that we protect those stories because it's like sort of they become the elephant in the room. And so being brutally honest is, what are the questions that person would ask you? So it would be, how do you really want to be? What would be a magnificent version of your life? A magnificent, so how your life is, and then sort of like press the enlarge button to sort of like, whoa, shit! How would it have to be if it was like that? So I'm talking about an awesome life, a magnificent life. And I'm not talking about so much money in the bank. I'm talking about, what would that actually mean to you? What would you be doing daily for that life to be like that? And what do you need to cut out, or to not necessarily cut out now, but to see what are those things that you agree with? What are those things that are not quite right, but you kind of, that that they're not right, but it's just like, that it's a 2 out of 10, but that the goal is 10 out of 10. And it's like, okay, but I've got from 2 to, I've got that 8 steps to get there. And I clearly know what they are, but I'm honouring the fact that I'm on a 2. So as an example of like where my weight was and where I wanted it to be, is not necessarily a weight thing, but it's a feeling of like, I want a hot, healthy, strong body. The 3 things that I really want my body to look like, and my body was nowhere near that. I had an old lady's body. I had old lady's knickers. I mean, it was just so far from that. But I took myself in hand and was like brutally honest about it and said, right, how do you want that to be? What does that really look like to you? And to take those parts of your life and go, right, what are the steps I need to do to make that a reality, rather than me going, well, it's something I quite like to do, or, well, you're 46, Kerry, blah, 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 blah. You've had 2 kids, you'll never have the same body that you had, and so it's like, well, get rid of the story. This is your body frame. This is what you need to eat. This is what you shouldn't be eating. And if you are eating those things, then what's the reason that you are eating those things? So for example, now my diet's quite good, but there are times when I go, like my partner was away for a couple of days, and I got some biscuits for the boys when I picked them up from school, a little snack before we got home, and I found myself eating them. And that was kind of my little treat, which I've now decided to call my mistreat, because that's what they are. They aren't treats. They're little parts of you that you put inside your body to sort of give yourself a bad time. And I've decided how can you be brutally honest about these things? It's like, what do you really want? Aside from all the stories, aside from all the shit that you tell yourself of how it's going to be or how it should be, without all that, it's like, how do you really want it to be? It's like, when you want a business, what kind of business do you want it to be like? Because you can get wrapped up in stories and wrapped up in, oh, she's doing that, or oh my god, I've seen that, and oh, I want to be over there, and I want to be over this, and oh, that looks exciting, and that looks over there. It's like, whoa, 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 ladies, what do you want? How do you want it to be? It's like, I had a conversation today about my brand, and I could have got quite easily swept up in this whole story of where it's going to go, what's this, everything else. And I was like, no, hold on a minute. What I want is for me to be around for my children. I'm quite happy to do something once a month, so I go away and I do those things until they're older, and I want to be around, and I want my business to reflect my values. And I have to be really, really careful, because I can grow it and it can go, and I think, yay, hold on a minute. So it's about being clear, being brutally honest. It's about being really, really clear about those things, and actually taking out the things, the nice parts, the nice bits that you kind of sort of make it all okay. It's all okay to do those things. No, be ruthless, absolutely ruthless with yourself about what you want, because no one else is going to be that ruthless. No one else apart from a coach that will do that for you. But you really need to be, it's like, what do I really want, and what's the stories that I'm telling myself about why I do or don't do those things? Because you can be as ruthless, we can be acting nice about things that we don't do as well as the things that we do. So that's my thing today. It's about being brutally honest with yourself, really getting it down and going, right, okay, why are those things? What am I doing or not doing that I could do more of and could do less of? My name is Kerry Hales. I am a transformational life coach. I have lots of lovely things for you to have on my website, and I am back here on Monday at 12:30, and thank you, lovely Susie. And I'm also blabbing on Monday. If anyone would like to come and join me, Susie, Vanilla, anybody who's here who watches again, I'm blabbing at 1:30 British summertime on Monday, and I'm not sure what I'm blabbing about, but I'm blabbing a lot. And I love it. And you can come and sit in our hot seat, and you can chat to me, and you can ask me as many questions as you want. Yay for blabbing! Is that Vanilla? Yes, Vanilla, come and join my blabs. Okay, have a fabulous evening, everybody.